Towie, the official after party. I'm Bobby Norris, and can you guys believe we're already at episode 9? This is my penultimate after party of the series, and as always, I'm here to bring you the scoop and all the behind-the-scenes gossip from our Essex favourites. Joining me tonight, we have showbiz reporter and Towie insider. It's JJ and it's the Open. JJ, I love you.
I love you, Bobs. I love you.
I love you more. And to complete my lovely panel tonight, I've got Towie's hottest couple. It's Dani and Gatsby. Guys, I've got to ask you, I'm coming straight in. You know me. In now. Who took longest to get ready tonight?
Liam, 100% Liam.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a faffer, aren't I?
He's a
Are you a faffer?
Yeah, I'll get in the shower and then get on my phone and...
Yeah, I'm straight to the point, makeup on, done. Whereas he likes to wander around the room and then we're there for like 2 hours.
Well, you wake up like this, you've got the natural... I love it. All right, I'm like, first day I met, I was like, are your eyes real? Enough about that. I'll come back to how stunning you are in a minute.
Oh.
I've got to ask, guys, because you've been through the mill a little bit. How have you found this series?
It's been like a roller coaster, hasn't it? It's like had such high ups and then like lows as well. So it's been a mixture.
Yeah, obviously we became boyfriend and girlfriend this series. So that was obviously the big high.
That was the high.
That's
but then obviously as soon as you become a couple in Essex, there's a lot of drama.
Well, I'm going to come back and talk about the drama about being a couple in a little minute. But until then, let's just dive into tonight's drama because it all seemed to go down at tonight's Punjabi party. I had a chat with some of the guys behind the scenes because I thought, what's going on? Let's take a look.
Tonight is a celebration of my culture, my Punjabi culture, music, the food, dancing. So it's just a celebration, really, embracing my culture, bringing that culture to Essex.
As we saw, Halloween was quite eventful. So not only with the Jack saga, you had the Brocket showdown. How did that go?
I didn't expect to bump into her, and I definitely did not expect my ex-boyfriend to turn up in Essex. It just went all wrong. Me and her didn't come to any sort of resolution. We didn't make up. We just left it on a sour note. And the same with me and Jack.
Frankie has moved on, so like this isn't really affecting her that much. But don't call my sister a liar.
I think Frankie's just been emotional over the fact that Jack is trying to make her out as if she's lying. I think that's what's hit her the hardest.
I heard tonight that you said to somebody that he thinks me and Demi ain't talking to him. No shit, Sherlock. Of course I'm not talking to you, you're joking. I'm not talking to you, but if I see you, I might have a quick one last word with you.
Me and Chloe were friends with him before all of this commotion happened, so I think it's only right that Chloe has a chat with him.
I'm so disappointed because he was my friend. This isn't a stranger. This isn't somebody that I don't really know.
Would you like to have a chat with Jack before the finale?
I think so, yeah. I think I do need to get to the bottom of it.
Wow. That looks like a great party, man.
Sick party, it was a sick party.
Got to ask you, babe, what did you make of all the drama?
Well, do you know what? Like, I know Frankie. Frankie's my friend. She's like, I felt really sorry for her because I know how like clean-hearted she is. She doesn't want the drama. But to have like an ex come on and then like kind of like make out you're lying, honestly, I felt so sorry for her. But we're gonna have to see what happens.
Yeah. JJ, so what did you think about Frankie and Chloe B's little run-in? Are these girls ever going to be best mates?
Nah, no chance, mate, no chance. Listen, Chloe Brocket, when she makes an enemy, she never turns back and becomes friends with them. She said she'll cut them off, and that's why I like that girl so much, mate.
And when she cuts you deep, the girl.
Yeah.
But yeah, at least she's real. You know where you stand.
Gatsby, I saw one of your posts. You had loads of positive messages underneath it as well.
Yeah, I put up a Diwali post. And yeah, man, I think I've got a lot of love for it, man, just because I think it's showing a completely different side to what we usually see on Towie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's just like really like heartwarming and just lovely for people to be so supportive of it.
It was so lovely to see the reaction from people to your new music. 'Cause obviously you're going for a new sound now.
Yeah, going for a new sound. Yeah, I'm going for the whole Punjabi sound. I love the beats. I play the drums, obviously. So yeah, I'm just embracing the culture and just teaching people who the younger generation, Punjabi generation, that it's a positive thing to learn your language and to embrace it.
You're smashing it, Gats. I love it. Well, guys, obviously, we've all seen your relationship blossom this series. We've gone from chicken shop dates to private jets, and you're going from strength to strength, and you're now officially boyfriend and girlfriend. Gats, I'm going to ask you, babe.
Yeah.
What did you think on your first blind date with Dani?
Yeah.
What was the initial thought process?
Pressure's on.
Well, to be,
Bear in mind she's here.
well, to be fair to myself, I did know Dani before. Obviously, I knew we spoke on social media before that. I didn't know she was turning up, but it was obviously such a nice surprise because I always fancied her. And I just, like, from that first date, I knew that we would definitely be keeping in touch and connecting and getting to know each other more, because I did obviously really like her.
Slid in the DMs.
I was going to say, even before he slid in them DMs.
Yeah, I'm a
So
slider.
do you think that made it a little bit easier that you'd already been kind of messing each other on the DL?
Yeah, definitely. It made me feel more comfortable turning up to a blind date. You're obviously so nervous, but then knowing it's someone that you actually like half know,
And especially because
took
it's
the
me.
pressure off, and because
Do you know what I mean? It's like win-win,
double whammy. There you go.
double whammy.
Sit down. Between friends here, babes,
Yeah.
what did you prefer, chicken shop day or private jet?
Oh, it's a hard one because private jet was obviously amazing. Never been on a private jet before, so I love that. But I love the chicken shop date because it's so different.
What?
What girl in Essex can say they've been on a chicken shop date? They can't. They actually can't, but I can. That's why I like it.
Are you picking the popcorn chicken and the family size bucket over the PJ?
Absolutely.
Love that. That's good news for you, Gats. That's going to save a few coins.
Save a few quid, and it shows me that obviously, like, she's a down-to-earth real girl.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
Shane
I
here for
prefer to say that anyway.
Shane here for a pound note.
I mean, for some chicken.
Ain't we all, babes? Ain't we all? There's also a bit of Tommy K. So out of the two of you, I've got to ask, who said I love you first?
It was me.
Oh,
Shut up.
wow.
And do you know what? I am actually
Yeah.
usually like quite a like coldish person, but he showed me a side to him holding back my hair when I was being sick on a drunken night out, and I just turned around and thought, do you know what? You're holding my hair back. I look so awful right now. Like I actually love you.
Did you kiss him after you were sick?
No, definitely not. I don't
Okay,
think you
good.
have it like that.
So your head's down the pan. I've got to envision it. Your head's down the pan. You're looking at armored shanks around the rim here, shundering, and you're like, I love you.
So romantic. Yeah.
You'll never forget it.
No, that's the thing. It's a memory, and then I turned around and was like,
memory.
I love you. I actually just love you. Then I woke up in the morning.
I was like, do you remember what you said last night? You're like, yeah.
I was like, yeah, all right, enough about that.
It's a day Romeo and Juliet. Well, guys, I believe that when you kind of start seeing someone, you kind of date their family as well, in a
Yeah,
way.
definitely.
And how do you feel about this? Because obviously you've not met your mother-in-law in person
Yeah.
yet, but you've kind of got a good mother-in-law there waiting in the sides. Do you know what I mean?
Honestly, I'm lucky because I'm so lucky because it's you want to get along with like your boyfriend's mum. It's like so important.
Yeah.
But it's she's made it easy.
Yeah.
She's so lovely, so nice. It's like really easy to get along with her. So I'm lucky, thank God.
Well, you've got to count yourself lucky. Let's take a little look, babes.
So, Mum, obviously, as you know, I've got that new song coming out, the new Punjabi song.
Yeah.
So am I saying it? It's a pronunciation, all right? Like, so when I'm saying, "Chaldi club vich daru jatta ne munde pauna pangde."
It's pawn.
Pawn.
Chaldi club vich daru jatta ne munde pawn pangade.
That sounds so much. You sound so much better than what he sounds.
She's so glam, isn't she? So glamorous.
I
She
love
is.
a bit of Nikki.
So Hollywood.
So Hollywood now.
Gats, I've got to ask. I mean, I think it's quite clear for everyone to see, but how is Nikki enjoying LA? She looks like she's living her best life.
Yeah, she absolutely loves it. Lunching in Beverly Hills, going out in Calabasas, living all around the stars. She fits right in.
Dan, you haven't met her yet, only virtually, which is all we've all done for 18 months. Let's have it right with the Panny D. But do you think when you do meet each other that you're going to hit it off?
100%. Like, I already knew that we'd get along, because obviously I'd get along with Liam, so I knew I'd get along with his friends and family. But even just having, like, small FaceTimes here and there, it's just, like, got along, like, literally like that straight away. So I know that when we do finally meet in person, it's going to be like really good. Yeah, I can't wait.
Nice. And it's comfortable because you already know each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Almost breaks the seal a
Yeah,
little
it
bit before
does,
you have to do it.
yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, it is. It's worked out quite well, actually. It's nice.
JJ, how important would you say it is to get on with your in-laws, especially in Essex? We know it's a small place.
Yeah,
Everyone's
it's
got
tiny.
opinions.
It's super important, super important. But Gats,
Yeah.
if your mum didn't like Dani, you like Dani, and Dani
Yeah.
loves you,
Yeah.
but your mum was like, I ain't feeling her, mate.
Yeah.
What would you do? just carry on dating her?
It would be over, man.
No chance.
Really?
Romeo done.
I knew
Romeo
that,
done,
yeah.
Wow.
My mum's opinion means so much to me, and obviously, my mum and my girlfriend, wife, whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
have to get on.
Exclusive. Just calling it.
But
They have to get on.
your mum can sing as well. But in that clip, mate, she's got some vocals.
She's a good singer.
Is that where you get your talent from?
Must be.
Must be, yeah. Well, I don't love, to be fair, like, I find singing quite difficult, but obviously it's like I'm learning to try and, obviously with this Punjabi song where I'm used to like doing the whole rap thing. But
Oh, can you rap in Punjabi?
That's a different ball game.
that's a different ball game. Maybe the next track I'll do
Okay.
that one. But that's a good idea. It's a good idea, man. Thanks.
So, what do you miss most about your mum being in LA?
What do I miss most about my mum? I think it's just obviously everybody knows that I'm a really like family man, and it would just be nice to obviously sometimes just nice to pop home and get that, you know, that mum's love that you get. Like you just sometimes when you feel a bit down or whatever. But
And the food.
that's the main thing. Yeah, for me, the main thing I miss is the home cooked food, man.
Because I can't cook. So there's no home cooked
So
food
who's
for me.
missing, Mum? so does Nick need to get herself down Beverly Hills and start buying a wedding at any time soon?
I mean,
I'll be honest, like we've
just made it official.
just become boyfriend and
Yes,
girlfriend.
let's give it a few weeks.
Yeah.
Wait,
This is Essex, and you're on a TV show. You know,
everything
our
moves
time
quick.
flies.
one day.
Anyway, guys, moving on from the marriage after a couple of weeks, we've just seen your mum's rendition of your new single, and everyone's really loving it. Let's take a look.
Sing us one line. Involved. One line from the end.
ਚੱਲਦੀ ਕਲੱਬ ਵਿੱਚ ਦਾਰੂ ਜੱਟਾਂ ਨੇ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਪਾਉਣ ਪੰਗੜੇ
Yeah, nice.
Go!
Is that you? Oh, you actually sound in tune.
Wait for the chop, wait for the chop.
Wait, do you know what? That's actually your best one to date.
He's not wrong, mate.
Yes,
cracking.
That is
love
actually
that.
a really good reaction.
I love
Guys,
that.
I've
Thank
got
you,
to
man.
ask you, is it harder than you thought it was going to be to sing in Punjabi?
I wasn't too worried about obviously the Punjabi words because I can read and write and speak it fluently. But the singing aspect I'm still working on as well because obviously like I'm not a singer, I'm usually a rapper. But yeah, the whole Punjabi side of it, I had it down to a T.
I've been
I
meaning
say so
to ask
myself.
you, but I couldn't pull you to one side. I know we had a little chat at the party, but I want to know, do the lyrics translate to I'm popping bottles, basically, like the boy said?
It literally means the whole vibe of the song is basically going out, having a good time, partying with your boys and just popping bottles.
Look.
Straight to the point.
Usual.
JJ, what are we thinking about the new sound?
Honestly, I love it. Seriously, I don't speak Punjabi, obviously, but this is
Do you
not anymore, Bobs. No,
Gave it up.
This is my favourite track you've ever done.
Oh,
It's
thank you, bro.
fantastic.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you, man.
I think it's got a lovely little vibe to it. I'm really liking it and all. And I think the reaction from everyone has been so good. And I can't wait for it
Yeah.
to drop. I think there's a little banger. But Dan, I want to ask you, because I've heard you singing on the DL.
Oh, God.
You've got a little you've got a little voice on you. You can hold a tune.
Oh.
Will we see you doing a little bit of like backing vocals?
Absolutely not. No, it's not happening.
I don't know what vocals you've been hearing.
Yeah,
as well.
I swear to God,
Murdering
it's
the
not
toilet, singing a
happening.
song.
If I was to sing now, I'd smash every single window in this place. It's not happening. Can't do it. I
You
can't.
can have a cameo in the music video, though.
I'll just stand there and do a little pose and
Yeah,
little
look pretty.
that.
Nice.
Just not going to sing.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
want to
yeah, yeah.
burst any eardrums. Not worth it.
I love it. Well, you sing better than I do anyway. That's pretty why I think you're good. Well, Gatsby isn't the only one reaching for the stars when it comes to his career this series. We've also been following Diags take over the ropes of his family business and finally presenting the boldest marketing tactic that I think we've ever seen in Essex.
Pete, you mug. Look. I told you you'd make it.
You've been driving around all
All
day.
day.
You can't do that, Diags. You said you were going to use Roman.
You look so good.
Why am I whistling?
I don't know what you're
What am I
doing.
doing? What am I looking at?
Art. It's art.
It's not art.
The whole of Essex is going to see that.
Oh, they are.
Hey!
I'm going to go down up and down the high street now.
Hey, make sure you
no,
do
no.
Get everyone's
Turn it
attention,
off.
Bib.
I've got to go.
Bib.
I've got to go. I've got things to do. Everybody, look, it's Pete. He's having a poo.
Brilliant.
Dad,
Brilliant.
what was your reaction when you first saw the billboard?
Well, I was a bit confused at first because Pete looks a bit lost.
Yeah.
But then I realised, like, obviously, it gets actually people speaking about it because I was confused at first. I was thinking, what is he selling? And then I suppose then you're like, he's got a toilet seat. Like, then you ask questions and you realise, like, it's plum
It's a
point.
good part. It's a good marketing tactic.
It's
I think,
good. I
definitely.
thought it's quite smart.
It's so shocking that people are like, "What the hell is that?"
Yeah, I was taken back a bit. I was like, what's going on here?
It is shocking. Gats, obviously, you were stood with Pete when you saw the van come by. Was he proper shocked when he saw the billboard?
Proper shocked.
Yeah.
He was absolutely like mouth wide open, thinking, "What is going on?" But Pete loves all that. Like, really, like. I think he loves all like the modelling, obviously.
Deep down, he loves it. It's
He's
really
like,
for it.
yeah, he loves the fact that he's on the side of a truck going down the high street.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, but it's all fun and games with him anyway.
JJ, what do you reckon? Has Diags had Pete's pants down with his latest ad?
Look, Pete is a good-looking geezer. He can sell anything. Diags has mugged him off a little bit, but, I mean, yeah, a little.
Maybe a bit, yeah.
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
Gats, also, I've got to ask you now. You and Pete, like, you've built all your riffs. There's bridges built there now.
Yeah.
You're now friends.
Yeah.
So if there becomes another little bit of an ad coming up with Diags,
Yeah.
will you nick his role and be the face of Plum Point?
I'll be honest with you, I'm still waiting for my check from the Plum Point calendar we did like 3 years ago. So I'll
Yeah.
probably, until I get my check, mate, it's no hope.
Yeah, get them coins from Diags first, yeah.
And that is very difficult. He never
Boy-
puts his hand in his pocket.
Yeah, boy can't work for free. Boy's got to eat.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
Someone's got to pay for this chicken shop.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Got chicken to pay for, chicken shop dates.
Oh, I could eat a family bucket.
Same.
Oh, well, anyway, enough about my stomach. As I've already mentioned at the top of the show, next week is the finale. And I've got a special little teaser for you guys of what the episode's looking like.
So you're still perfect now then, yeah?
Not perfect, no one's perfect.
No more arguments.
No arguing, no.
Have you said to me before that you're happy with Liam Gatsby?
Maybe I've confided in you a bit too much. Maybe it's insecurity, whatever.
Crack on with your fake relationship, yeah? You're a f***ing jolt, man. Seriously.
Ooh. How do you find having a relationship on a TV show and everyone having an opinion?
To be honest with you, like, obviously everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Obviously, not going to lie, sometimes it is like difficult. Do you know what I mean? Everyone putting their 2 pence in. But at the end of the day, look, we haven't got to sit there and prove to everybody, like, whether we want to be together or not. Like, all that matters at the end of the day is that we're happy, and if we want to be together, that's the main thing. Do you know what I mean? We're not going to bring little arguments to the show, like, even for example, like, I argue in telling her to take her antibiotics the other day. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, take it. She's like, no, I don't want to take it. So that's not entertaining. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, it's just the fact of the matter is, it's like, look, everyone's entitled to their opinion, but for me and Dani, I feel like we know we're happy.
It doesn't really matter what other people really think. As much as they're entitled to their own opinion, it doesn't affect our relationship, so it is like half irrelevant. But I feel like it is just like, it does get a bit difficult because you have like the smallest bicker or like something really tiny, and as soon as people hear about it, it gets so blown out of proportion.
It gets escalated.
Everyone talks about it, then it gets made out to be something so much worse than what it actually is. It does get a bit draining, but at the end of the day, like, the only thing I actually care about is you. It's Liam, so it doesn't actually matter.
You guys are so cute, man. That's beautiful.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
It's all about, you know what I mean? And I think you guys, even though you've had a bit of a tough one,
100%.
I think you've been on a lovely little journey.
Yeah.
The most overword used in reality TV, I know. But you've been on a journey this series. And you know what? It's lovely to see you as an happy couple, so I'm so pleased for you.
Thanks, Bob.
I'm glad you know we're happy.
I'm so too, and I'm gutted because that's all I've got time for today. I could talk to you all night. But before I leave, I want to say a massive thank you to JJ and, of course, Dani and Gatsby for joining me here in the Towie after party. Join me here next week for the final after party of the series, where I'll have a lot of tea and Prosecco to spill. See you guys then. Bye.